Now, working with Daddy was different from working with anybody else. I started working with Daddy when I was 4 years old. I know I was four because my brother was five because he hadn't started school. Daddy was building a block house in Panama City, and his helper quit him. So he took me and my brother out there to tote block for him. And we wasn't big enough to pick up a block. We could pick up a block together. He took our little red wagon, and we'd set 3 blocks in that red wagon together, push it around there where the scaffold was, and set them off for Daddy. And when he'd run out of block on the scaffold, he'd get down and set them up. Well, back in those days, they didn't have real good equipment, so they didn't pull out there. They set them out down there by the road, and you'd have to haul them up to where you was building the house because they didn't get off in that sand down there in Panama City to unload them for you. So I toted block before I ever went to school. I dug a septic tank before I went to school. In that house, that block house, Daddy was getting ready to pour the footer, and he got out there and he poured him a septic tank top when he poured that footer, put some wire in it and everything, formed it up, made his tops in 3 pieces with some hooks that he could pick it up and tote it with. But anyway, he got ready to dig that septic tank. He got out and marked out a square in that dirt. Said, "You boys throw that dirt out till you can't throw no more out." So we got down there and we throwed the dirt out. He gave us 2 shovels. We throwed that dirt out till we couldn't throw no more dirt out. We couldn't get it out. So he told us we'd quit. And well, we'd always had him. I can remember gluing Formica. Back then, the carpenter did everything. Daddy built the cabinets, and he was putting Formica tops on the cabinets. And I can remember being in that house and getting high, getting dizzy off that there glue that he's gluing that Formica down with. I'd done a little bit of everything. But working with Daddy, like I said before, you can work for Daddy for free or get you a job and get money. So I figured out right fast I'd get me a job and make money and not work for Daddy for free. So one job that I had that I didn't think about was my first job really was a paper boy. I'd had little jobs, you know, raking yards and this and that and the other, but first real job I had was a paper boy. And then the Winn-Dixie one, and then the plumbing job with Parker Mechanical, and then I went in the Navy. Then I hired out as a carpenter, and I farmed at that time. My pa-in-law was a farmer, and I broke into farming, farmed a little bit, and I drove trucks for a while. Then I went back to what I knew. Whenever I went busted farming, I went back to what I knew, which was carpentering. And I carpentered and drove a truck, and then finally got on at the post office and retired from the post office. But I have done a variety of things to make $1, but I've always had a job until I retired. I ain't worked since I retired except what I wanted to do, but I've worked as much